Go back. Okay, are you in a... Oh, no. Okay, go to your standing leg as you tendu. Why are you looking at it?
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I went ahead and cut the audio here because my teacher, she's correcting me. However, I do not want to scare anyone who is beginning ballet as an adult, because there is a possibility that you might get singled out in front of the class, or the teacher may use you as an example, or the teacher may correct you in front of everyone else. I don't mind being used as the person, made as an example if I'm messing up, or if the teacher's calling me out, because for me, that's personally how I learn. I don't want yes people around me, or for you oh, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job. I'm not going to get better if you continuously falsely feed my ego. You don't have to be rude, but constructive criticism, I don't mind this. However, I don't want to discourage anybody else on their journey, because I don't know how others may feel.
Yeah, and you're holding the bar for your life.
Yeah.
Good.
On your front, and a in, and a out, and a in. Good, better, and out, good, better, and out, and in. Stretch, and out, baby toes, and out, baby toes. That's where my baby toes. And a in, you stretch, don't go with your body. If you look down, we're gonna go. And a out, and up, plie, and plie up, plie, a little bit, up. Good, excellent, very good, you guys. Lower your arms, down. Into the good plie. And arms down. Good.
This is definitely a process. For me, I really don't have dance experience in my youth or growing up. I didn't grow up dancing or anything like that. I didn't grow up doing any serious cheer. I grew up doing the most basic, woo, clap, clap, leg kick, woo. That was it. I didn't grow up with a teacher or anyone teaching me just basic technique or technical things. I would watch a lot of things on YouTube from time to time. However, I knew we didn't have the resources, and for me, I didn't stand a chance. So I really didn't practice at home like that. I would stretch every now and then, or I would dance or do, just dance to have fun, but never anything technical like ballet or cheer or anything like that. So I'm really surprised that I'm actually pursuing this, or I just never thought, you could hear in my voice, I don't know what to say. I never thought I would actually pursue ballet or any form of dance, to be honest. And with me trying to do my susu there, I'm trying to straighten my knees more, the back of my legs more, and make sure my feet look like one, make sure there's no space in between my ankles. I'm really trying to work on scooping it up and getting higher and just balance more. It's going to take time. It's going to take time.
And a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3.
So since I have a background in music, more so reading music, reading notes in front of me, and using an instrument to express what's the counts and just being able to see things, is totally different when my body is the instrument, and there's so many different parts to that instrument, and it's confusing me with the counts and the counting, but I'll get better over time. I think that's one struggle that comes along with doing adult ballet, as well as the pain. This really, really drains me. I can come straight home from ballet and go straight to sleep, and I can get home at 8 o'clock and be knocked out until the next day. So I have to oftentimes fight to stay awake, because it's so draining, and I'm really, really sore. As you guys can see, when we were going down for my elevates, when we were going down and down and down and down and down and down in those elevates, that is just straight work on your muscles, and also you're activating different muscles that you probably never activated before, not a day in your life. So I really, really love the challenge of ballet and what it's bringing out of me, what it's exposing within me. And also, you have to be consistent outside of ballet. You have to get into the routine of practicing outside of ballet, studying outside of ballet, stretching outside of ballet, And for me, I already had a busy routine. So yeah, yay. But I signed up for this. This is something I wanted to do. And also, this is just another form of therapy for me, for my mental health and just for my mental staying strong, keeping my body strong, and just pushing forward. I'm grateful to God that I have the opportunity to pursue this and do this. Good morning. I'm a cow, y'all. Wait. So it's really early in the morning. It's like 4 something in the morning, and I'm getting ready to go to the gym. This video has been stretched out in a span of 2 weeks because I accidentally got blurry footage at my last class, and I was new to recording in class, and I kind of butchered that. So don't mind it. Just 2 weeks combined. And yeah, let's go to the gym. Let's do that. I gotta go like wash my face, brush my teeth, just completely get ready. This is out of nowhere, out of the blue. I don't know if you guys heard about the American airline flight, and then recently the flight in Philadelphia that crashed as well. My condolences goes out to the families, people impacted. Nothing in this life is guaranteed. Not the next second, not the next minute, not the next day. Nothing's guaranteed. And I know in life they teach you about hustle culture. They teach you about dreams. They teach you about acquiring wealth, this, living your best life. They teach you about all those things in life. And in the grand scheme of things, if you were to lose your life tomorrow, or someone that you love is taken out of you tomorrow, none of those things matter. So just, I don't know. For me, personally speaking, this is why I am going super deep on my journey in relationship with seeking God. And for me personally, this is part of the reason why I am very super focused on my studies and trying to come closer with God and a closer relationship. And then just based off my own experiences and some things that I've went through and been through personally, I can tell you that like a lot of those things really don't matter. We don't have to get into this. This is not the video for this at all. My heart goes out to those families. It was a lot of young people on that flight, children, young adults, people filled with so much life, hardworking adults, going to work. You're not expecting that to happen at all. So it's horrific. And honestly, like, I'm so afraid to get on an airplane. So afraid to get on an airplane. Going on vacation is a privilege. I wouldn't even want to go on vacation at this point. I'm terrified of getting on an airplane. I'm terrified of traveling right now. I wouldn't say I'm scared of traveling, but I've always been uncomfortable with traveling. And I don't think this situation that happened recently made anything better. It's like, dang, if I want to go anywhere this year, anywhere, I'm actually going to have to get on a plane because I'm not getting on a boat. Maybe I just need to stay home. Take a deep breath in and out and close your eyes. And repeat after me. I am grateful for each breath God gives me. Remember to breathe. I know how to be still so I can hear from God. God has great plans for my life. I am fearless. I am a woman of discipline and self-control. I am faithful. I am grateful for all that God has given me. God wants me to be happy. I am loved just as I am. Take a deep breath. So I am all ready. I'm all ready for the gym. My hair is on her last legs, which that's okay. I have a hair appointment coming up really soon, but I'm just showing you guys the full look. I guess I'm feeling myself how this hair is fitting on my head. Like, look at my new growth. Look at the angles. Yes. Okay, let me stop being silly and let me show you guys my sweater. I have a sports bra underneath my sweater, of course. And then I just have on like really, really comfortable leggings. And y'all, I was just being silly, like, let me just toss it all around. But yeah, so I have on super comfortable leggings. They're not even like skinny. It's a higher quality to the camera. Oh wow. I don't need these cell phone cameras. So I have lemon water. I drink lemon water pretty much almost every day. If I skip a day, it's just simply because I didn't have time to get around to cutting my lemons. And I prefer to have the actual lemon in there. I know there's shortcuts that you can use that are healthy, but I prefer the actual lemon to see it, to cut it, to feel it, to taste it, the seeds, everything. These are my handy dandy Pumas. I've had these for a few years. I keep everything until it falls apart, until it is worn down, until it is broken down into the ground. I still have a few clothing pieces from high school, actually. So I'm going to wear my Pumas that are talking. Yes, I am. And simply because I felt cute, let me just show you guys a close-up one more time of my hair. It's giving, I don't know, it's giving princess, it's giving fairy, it's giving just everything. I love this look, and I had to get it done like once every 2 weeks to maintain it, but that's what I've been wearing for the most part. So I made it to the gym. Now, if you used to follow me back in my model days, I used to know I used to be body yaddy yaddy out in the gym, okay, like baby. However, I've gotten older. A lot of things have changed within me, so I definitely dress for my comfort when going to the gym. However, these shoes, they were kind of wobbling, and yeah, no, I think they're on their last legs, as you guys could tell when I was showing you in my room. However, this is just one of the exercises that I do when I go to the gym. I'm in an odd place here, especially since I'm pursuing ballet. I don't want to go too heavy and bulk up on muscle, especially when I need a lot of lean muscle. So I try to stay on the smaller weights, on the side of smaller weights. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like fumbling over my words. However, I'm no personal trainer. Oh my gosh, I'm no personal trainer. I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular person, and honestly, I hate going to the gym. I prefer to dance, and yeah.
What? Are we leaving now? Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my gosh. I've won at my home. Because I did something.
This.
Yeah, you are. And you too. I'm working on it, but you guys are thank you, machine. Yes. Alright. Oh, I almost let my bow behind. Oh, I like the shirt. My OOTD. I dropped a bow. It's okay. No, I didn't need a belt. No, you're okay. Alrighty. So I should go home and eat. Thank you.
Oh my god. Great. No. You got it. Good night, Chris. And thank you again, Chris. Bye. So I am back. Yeah. This lighting, I'm definitely not as I used to be in front of a camera like I used to be back in my model days. which I barely model anymore because we don't have to get into that now. Sorry guys, I'm looking at myself. It's almost time for me to take my hair out. About time for me to get my hair done again. I sweated my edges out in class. I had my edges so neatly done. Well, this is the end of the vlog. So you guys saw me in my modern class. I got to see my teacher. I miss Miss Winter so much. I love her class and she's a phenomenal teacher. She's amazing. And yeah, she's one of the people who definitely inspired me to get into dance and start dancing. So just have fun, just do you. Honestly, don't be mad at me, but I'm not gonna be posting every week. This vlog isn't to grow. This vlog isn't to build an audience. This vlog isn't to, this is just to track my progress, to tell my story. I started dancing in my late 20s as an adult. I started as a model. I started with limited flexibility, limited resources. My confidence was better because of modeling, but I started modeling with like no confidence really. Is my clutch word, obviously. So I will see you guys next time. Let me show you my makeup and tacos. And thank you guys so much for being here. I love you, and I promise it won't be super long, maybe like a month or 2 months before my next vlog, but baby steps. It's gonna take time for me to grow in dance and as a dancer, but that is my dance schedule as an adult. I'm a regular adult. I'm not rich. I'm not overflowing with cash. Okay, I work really hard, but you know, I live a very average life, a very average lifestyle, even with my modeling background. I have to work, school, everything, work really hard to accomplish any goals, anything that it is that I have in my heart, on my heart, anything that I dream of. Excuse me, cats. And I have to work long hours, long days. For the most part, I work pretty much 10-hour days, pretty much 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes I work half days, but I work really long days, and I have to try to squeeze dance into my schedule. Luckily, my work is very flexible, but that part of my life is private. And let me just show you the person I want to and open up when I want to, where I want to. But yeah, I'm happy I found dance. I feel like it's been a really nice space for me. It's been one of my favorite spaces. I had a lot of fun with modeling, but modeling definitely came with drama and some other things. But I more so quit modeling for God, not for myself. But yeah, it has come with like benefits, pros, and everything. But I can babble on. I'm a talker, so bye.
I'm close. I'm calm. I'm close. I'm calm. And flows you can hold, or optional, you can do a quick rise and lower. Only do the rise if you feel very on your balance. If you're like having a hard time standing when you're doing your tondus, skip the rise and take that chance to recenter your balance. Okay? And then we'll go to the side. Tondu, and first, and tondu, and first, and tondu. Optional rise. Same thing to the back. And first, and back, and first, and back. Optional rise. Tondu side, plie in second position. Shift your weight to the other leg, hold the tondu. Close to first, prepare your arms to go. To the left, 3 tondus to the front, optional rise. 3 tondus to the side, optional rise. 3 tondus to the back, optional rise, tondu, plie in second, shift your weight, close and finish. Okay, for our arms, you're not like this, you're also not like, our elbows are pointing at the back of the room, and our arms are nice and soft, no like angular things, I don't even know what that is, nice and soft. Like you're like trying to give someone a big hug right around their stomach. Here we go. Here we go. You're trying to give yourself a big hug. Right there. None of this. None of this. No weird tricky things. Okay. Questions? Huh? Yeah, nobody's
My, we have came a long way since the last video. So we are doing the Grand Bop Mamas. Oh my gosh, I still said it wrong. I just said it right before the recording. I'm so overwhelmed. We are doing our Grand Bop Mas. Our Grand Bop Mas. Our Grand Bop Mas. I don't know. We are doing our Grand Bop Mas. This was a thing last video. I keep saying Grand Bop Mama. We are doing our Grand Bop Mas, and what I said before is I find it hard to do these some days. I find it harder to do it some days than other days, just depending on where my flexibility is, and then also my turnout is horrible. So you have to turn out, and you can't move your body, your upper body like that to kick up higher. You can't scrunch your body do a little cat stretch to try to kick up higher. You have to maintain that posture and kick. So yeah, you have to my leg could go higher if I could cheat. I'm just gonna put that out there, but I'm not the most flexible. And I am working on my butterfly, and this is so painful. I've done pole fitness, but to do pole fitness, you don't have to be the most flexible to start. That flexibility is going to come and develop along the way, especially with stretching and continuously working. And same with any type of dance. Just keep on working on your flexibility, and that's just what I'm doing here. And it's just going to get better and better. And yeah, some things are easier, some things are more painful to do. I feel like my hips, they feel sealed, trying to turn out my hips more and more. And I get when my teachers or other dancers, they encourage me and they tell me, well, ballet isn't natural to your body. It's not natural to your body. You have to train, you have to practice, you have to train, you have to practice. I know. Sometimes it is frustrating when you are starting late and from a different place. It can be so frustrating. And Valentine's Day is almost here, and I just felt like the store was decorated so beautifully, so I wanted to record it and just kind of capture this moment in my memories and include this part of my vlog. Everything was just so beautiful, and I know a lot of this stuff is just consumerism. You don't have to give into it. You don't have to wait until Valentine's Day to express your love or appreciation for anybody, but I mean, don't be a hater. It's cute. Let's be real. This is pretty cute. So can we just enjoy how cute it is? And I was just saying in this video as I was recording it, because I was in this Publix the day before, that wasn't up. All of this wasn't up. Whoever's doing this, they need a raise pronto. And then, you guys, when I was at Costco, I found 2 ladybugs. One ladybug was on my door handle. Yes, I know I need to get those scratches out of my car, whatever. And then the other ladybug was on a pack of toilet tissue. Super cute. I went back to my hairstylist. Now I have a primary hairstylist for frontals, ponytails. This is my primary stylist for sew-ins, braids, everything braids. She's my go-to girl, and she has done this beautiful sew-in for me. And pretty much, yeah, this is the first install. This is the first install. I had to make sure I'm giving you guys the right timeline. Today is Valentine's Day. I have a fitting. Oh wow, I just thought about that. I'm actually doing 2 fittings. I'm doing one fitting in Winter Park, and then I'm doing another fitting back in Jacksonville. One fitting's for the commercial, and then the fitting in Winter Park is for a fashion show. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me put my cruise control on because I do not want to commit to pressing the gas pedal right now. Tomorrow we are going to see Love Takes Flight, which is the ballet that my company that I'm training at, well, not my company, I'm just training at the company. I'm not a part of the company, don't get that twisted. I'm just learning ballet from that company. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So that company, they are doing that ballet that's on their lineup for ballets. Hold on, someone's in the fast lane, just chilling. I love people who chill in the fast lane. I'm not saying speed in the fast lane, but I mean, I used to work around a whole lot of copy cops. 9 miles over is they're not gonna bother you unless they're just been training under, like investing in and training from them. They are having a ballet, Love Takes Flight, this weekend, and then also the following weekend. I'm super excited. I'm also excited to see Giselle. They're supposed to be doing Giselle. Sorry, y'all. I tried to curl my hair, and it's already dropping. It's already dropping. I curled like the front, and I just gave up. I gave up. I was supposed to put flexi rods in them, and I got lazy. And my like giant nice curling iron, I just don't know how to work it. It's not like the first half of my hair were curling, and the back would just, it's not curling. I don't know what to do. So my hair is a mess. I went into the store to get a few things. I'm on a little mini road trip right now. I have an Inspired Energy drink, this right here, and then a little snack pack from the Fresh Market. And then I got lemons because I need lemons, so I wasn't able to make my lemon water. I might honestly, I want to see if Publix over here in Orlando has those pink cookies. I haven't been able to find those pink cookies. Back on topic, I really want to see Giselle, and they are doing Giselle in May. I'm definitely going to see Giselle. If the Lord is willing, I'm breathing, I'm able to. Nothing else important trumps that. I'm going to see Giselle. So I'm just, I don't know. I'm super excited for tomorrow.
I have to. You know they do those cakes. This will be like a way out. Do you have it now?
Could you come zip me? Wow.
I'm thinking of, I don't know why I think of a short girl. So she's walking on the runway, and it has bows. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. I don't know how they're gonna do your hair. I'm gonna bring this also to put in your hair.
Okay.
In the back. I think it'll be pretty with this dress.
Okay.
Oh, you do have a bow on. This would be pretty. I don't know if you wear it like this, even, you know, something like that. They can put in your hair. See, that's adorable. I like that. That's pretty.
I agree.
It's very sweet. Yeah, something like that. I am not there when they do your hair, but we can definitely put it in.
I love this
Let me
dress.
see. You love it?
It's one of like my favorite dresses I've ever tried on. No, I'm not married. Hi. So here we are. I guess it's time for us to have this woman-to-woman talk. If you made it across this video and you are just blooming into womanhood and you are a woman who wants to get married or be married one day, I am here to drop some encouragement for you.
Taylor, look. Isn't that sweeter with this dress, I think?
Yeah, that is.
And a long veil.
Yeah,
I think this will be so adorable. See, that's prettier, I think. With pearls on it. I like that. And do that little something. I think this is a little bit more, are you videotaping me?
Yeah. I understand that dating can be very discouraging in this climate. However, I strongly suggest just giving that desire to God and allowing God to pick your spouse for you, bring you forward your spouse, and to be prayerful about it. Be careful because people can be manipulative and use God to try to manipulate you or play on your feelings, your hopes, your dreams, your desires of getting married or being married. I don't think there's nothing wrong with you as a woman if you desire to be married one day, and I don't think that makes you desperate. I don't think that makes you a pick-me or whatever they call it nowadays. God has put that natural desire in us to want to get married and to want to have children, although everybody will not get married and have children. If that is something you yearn for, I think it is a very natural desire that God has created within woman, and that's okay. But just make sure that you put God first when it comes to dating and marrying. There's a lot of people who are out here there are a lot of people out here who are abusive, and oftentimes you don't see the character of a person's heart. Sometimes you can fall for appearance or money or status or whatever the case may be. Yes, I understand that we want protection, provision, we want security, we want love, we want someone to be honest and true, loyal to us. Oftentimes you have some men out here who feel like they can run around and cheat and do whatever because they're a man, or they'll horribly misquote the Bible and try to bring King David or King Solomon as examples. But they fail to mention that though those men did have many wives and concubines and actually went against God in doing that, or in doing so, it was also the downfall, and their families suffered tremendously for it. So I understand, like, it's scary with dating. You don't want to give all your youth to someone who's going to be abusive to you, someone who won't be loyal to you. And that's my motto: treat people the way you want to be treated. As a man, if you don't want to be cheated on, why do you think a woman will feel any other way? Why do you think a woman is less than you? Why do you think a woman has to turn off that switch in her and just handle it and just take it, yet you couldn't handle that or take that or accept that or want that for yourself? Why would you want to put that misery on someone else, but you don't want that misery in return? Also, I hate for women who sacrifice many years of their lives building a family, holding a man down, and some of these men are so shallow, or they're so empty, or they're so, I don't know, that they leave their wives for younger women. I hope and pray that love never finds you. May that type of love never find you. May that monster never find you. May that type of person never waste your time. And I truly hope and pray that all of you ladies, if it's in your heart and you truly desire it and you give it to God, I truly hope and pray that you do find a husband, a man who will value you, a man who will cherish you, a man who will love you, a man who will root for you, appreciate you, support you, and a man, most importantly, who values you and cherish your heart, your soul, your entire being, who wants to be one with you. A man who is not willing to hurt you or sacrifice his oneness with you and everything that he's built with you and everything that you two are. Because once you say I do, that is it. That is it. Unless you actually get divorced. So you get what I'm saying. I hope and pray that you guys end up with men like that, because there are men who are loyal. There are men who are great men. I didn't say perfect men. And for me, when I say, I don't say perfect, I'm not saying, just accept anything. I'm against abuse. I'm against cheating. And divorce if someone abuses and cheats, divorce all the way. However, I hope and pray that if you want to be married, I hope and pray that you find a beautiful love, a love that is fulfilling, a love that cherishes you, values you, a love where you both are the prize, where you both are treasures, a love where God is leading, a love where God is filling you.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. I absolutely adore that, and I'm still smiling ear to ear. So I went into Publix, and I was really hoping that Publix over here in Orlando had those pink Publix cookies. They're putting the green and tan ones out, or whatever, green and white, whatever you want to call it. They're putting those out. I'm like, it's not St. Patty's Day yet. It's still Valentine's Day. They must have a shortage on the ingredients to make those cookies. I'm going to make it a mission to learn how to make those cookies myself this summer. That's one thing I don't know how. I've never tried making those before. So I'm going to learn how to make them and add to my specialty. But such a wonderful moment. I got so many compliments on my dress. And I just want to say, you don't have to walk around complimenting me, but definitely let someone know if you think they look good. Uplift their spirits, because you never know what people are going through behind the scenes, or you just don't know, and you don't know. Just making someone smile in that moment is a lot, and it's not your responsibility or no one's responsibility. It's just human kindness and the decency, that's all. So yeah, but I got so many compliments of our dress. One lady said I look like a walking Valentine's. I want her to know that I wear this dress all year round. I wear all year round. One guy, oh my gosh, he was I hate to say this, but it's true. He was a little musky. I don't know if he was working outside. Maybe he was working outside and he was on his lunch break, because it's Friday and I see the time. But I was walking and he literally just cut me off and like cut in front of me, and like it was just really weird. It just felt passive aggressive, and I don't know why people do that, or if I don't know if like people are just in their own world that much and they don't realize, like, it was just weird. But like I had my giant Valentine's Day balloons, and a few guys were coming up to me. They're like, "Oh my gosh, lucky man, he's a lucky guy. Oh, if only you were single." Like, sir, go back picking out your roses. Thank you. But yeah, I guess we're all just kind of in a spirit, like just we're excited, whatever. Nothing serious, just playfulness. And one man, he was like, "I hope he's worth it. He better be worth it." I was like, "He is." And he was like, "Okay, you better treasure him too." Like, I swear, every day people be giving me life advice and like stopping and talking to me or joking with me. It's always a party every day. It's something new every day. I don't want to like talk about too much details of my life or anything like that, so please don't poke and pry, like seriously. But dance classes are not cheap, so it's not like, you know, I just got it like that, you know, like I can just roll up and just do all these dance classes, because you gotta keep in mind, I'm doing modern, I'm doing ballet. I normally do pole fitness. I just took a few months off. I cross-train between many different dance classes, and I haven't been to a hip-hop class in a long time, but from time to time I'll still drop into one. You know, I'm thinking about dropping into a hip-hop class soon. So dance classes aren't cheap, and yeah. That feels so beautiful.
Cake one with the white, and then the heart.
The heart one's pretty cute.
You got a pink heart? A pink heart.
I forget sometimes how I look on the outside. However, because I've been through a lot of changes, but I think changing on the inside is way more important before changing outwardly. I forget, like, you know, I am beautiful. I may not be the most beautiful person out there, but I felt so pretty, and I just wanted to capture that. We had my favorite restaurant for Valentine's Day, for our Valentine's Day dinner. We don't go out to eat for dinner every Valentine's Day. We don't even step outside every Valentine's Day. I do not feel like doing that every Valentine's Day. So we just plan it by ear. We just see where we are. We test the climate, and we just go accordingly. And this is just more of the full look of what I wore. And I absolutely love this dress. It's one of my favorite dresses, and I felt comfortable. I felt cute. I don't know. I was giving natural with my nails and everything. I think I got them done literally like right after Valentine's Day. I'm so funny. I love driving through like this part of town. This is one of my favorite views, just being able to see the Main Street Bridge and just driving over the Acosta Bridge while it's all blue at night, because they have like the blue lights running alongside it. It's pretty cool. Now we are at the Ballet, and it's called Love Takes Flight. This is more of an intimate performance, an intimate setting, and they had more of an intimate performance before, but this is more intimate. So this is more of an intimate performance setting, theater type deal. I've been to theaters where it's like really big, and I really, really love this performance the most so far out of all the performances we've been to, because of how close the dancers feel and just everything, like the feelings that you get being able to see things up close. And let me just be quiet.
You hold it, and then we're going to record you shaking it so it's really separated out.
Again, if you are walking through hemline, please come down to the floor.
And I ate it.